Welcome. In this video, we will learn all about claiming the Seller Protection Fund or SPF for issues with return orders. Did you know? To safeguard you from possible losses that come with damaged or lost returns, Flipkart settles Seller Protection Fund or SPF for such orders after a thorough verification based on your claim. So now that we know what SPF stands for, let's take a look at when you can claim SPF for your return orders. Your returns are bifurcated in two broader segments. First is already delivered returns. If you have received your return products and they are damaged or missing parts, etc., then you can raise a claim within 14 days from the return delivery date. Undelivered returns. If you have not received the returns order post 60 days from the return requested date, it could be because your shipment is lost in transit or the return is approved at do not expect physical delivery. If your shipment is lost as you waited 60 days for a conclusion, you can directly raise a claim for the Seller Protection Fund. In case of do not expect physical delivery products, since the return logistics cost is higher than the product selling price, the orders are not returned back to you. Hence, SPF can be claimed for such orders within 30 days from the return approved date. Now before we proceed further, let's take a look at the eligibility criteria for claiming SPF. SPF will not be processed for seller rejected shipments at the doorstep. For the delivered products that you have a dispute on, ensure to claim SPF within 14 days from the delivery date and within 120 days from the return approved date. For the undelivered products, ensure to claim SPF after 60 and within 120 days from the return approved date. For D&E orders, SPF should be claimed within 30 days from the return approved date. Let us now understand the mandatory details to be kept ready while claiming for SPF. Order ID or order item ID, issue area of the affected item, issue type, an image of the shipping label or return shipment with details like tracking ID, order ID, and shipping address. A minimum of 3 images to be attached which shows the exact nature and extent of damage done to the product. Let's take a look at the best practices to be followed. Ensure that you adhere to Flipkart labeling and packaging guidelines to avoid any damages or leakages. Ensure to not send the wrong products, colors, or size. Check whether you have missed on adding required units in the multi-orders. Catalog images should match with the actual shipped product. Ensure to add size chart for lifestyle listings. Ensure that latest catalog images are updated. Identify the type of return, courier or customer return. Analyze why customers are returning your products and try resolving the issues related to the same. Use the newly introduced 3:5 shipping labels and ensure to use only thermal printers to generate good quality labels. Ensure that you paste the seller ID barcode on the primary packaging of your product. Add images to cover all angles. Select the right reasons and add correct description in the claim form. Ensure that the claims are raised within the timelines. Following these best practices would ensure that SPF claiming would be a smooth and hassle-free process for you. Thank you and happy selling!